Hello fuckers. 8-week update on Pigpen. He's fully 6 inches long. He's definitely gotten a little bit heftier weight wise. I think he's finally completely settled down in here. He's definitely cruising a lot more like he used to in the little tank. Eating, jumping up to get the food. Always coming to the front whenever I'm walking by, or he notices me looking. He's thinking I'm throwing something in for him. Not right now, bud. I just fed you some shrimp like 20 minutes ago. But there he is, alive and well. Haven't done anything with the inside of the tank. I'm gonna wait until I get the filter built, the overhead sump. I might move that little flower pot cave to this side somewhere and make another stone cave somewhere in between them. Might move that lucky bamboo to either the front or over to that corner. I would like to get more plants inside. I have an anubias which I have to tie to something. They don't grow in the soil. I'll tie it to a rock or something with some fishing line and hope he doesn't tear it up. But he hasn't torn up the roots or none of that, so a couple of plants in there will be alright, I think. But just want to leave them as much swimming room as possible, which means I got to do something with that too eventually. Consolidate everything to one side, probably. But, yep. He seems to be happy in there now. He's not freaking out every 10 minutes because it's all wide open and exposed. But he seems to enjoy the extra space now. He'll definitely enjoy it in the coming months. Yep, there you are, Pigpen. But I think that's it for now, fuckers. No, wait a minute. I'll show you what I'm going to make the filter out of. I got this ice cream tub. This was like a semi-plastic basket with a solid bottom. I cut the basket part off because it fit perfectly and just used the bottom, drilled a bunch of holes, messed up one. I'm gonna either drill a bunch of holes in the bottom of this or cut the bottom right out of it and put plastic mesh. I'm gonna reinforce the top with some plexiglass so I can put hose fittings in there, so then I can just unplug the hose if I have to clean it, and when I have to clean it, pop the lid off or move the whole thing even. And then all of this, I'm going to tuck the heater in here, and all of this will have biological filtration to suck out the ammonia and nitrates. Probably put some plants in this, some of the ones that are dangling in the tank right now. And I'll have the outlet over here. Might have a double outlet, I don't know. Maybe just one big one. I got two pumps pumping in, so I'm gonna have 2 inlets, so maybe just one big outlet. But that'll be a lot of filtration. That's 3 feet long. I wish I could have found a 4-foot one. They were out of black ones, so I got to settle for that. Which I'm not, I don't care what color it is as long as it works. But yeah, the pumps should be here Wednesday. I'm hoping to get here Tuesday instead. Just got to get the biological media, which I'm going to use lava rock, and a couple of plumbing fittings, and that'll be done. And then I got to put some brackets up there and set it up on the wall right behind this. So I might try to use that back lip of the fish tank to hold the front edge of the filter, the planter, my little velociraptor over there. But that'll run most of the way across the back of this, and have a lot more filtration for them. I'm probably going to leave that on just because it makes good circulation, or I'll repurpose that. Instead of an intake, it'll just be an air circulator or water circulator. Leave it plugged in, turn it the other way, have it blow across that way or from the other side. But I do gotta vacuum it. I'm gonna look into some kind of other bottom dweller that moves around a little bit more to kick this stuff up, and with more flow it'll get sucked into the filter. But otherwise it's vacuuming the bottom every 3 days or so, 2 days if he's especially messy. But yeah, he has been especially messy, and it's been 2 days, so later on I'll do the vacuum in there. One thing to note, 75 gallons is a lot different than a 20-gallon tank when you're doing a 25% water change, whereas one 5-gallon bucket in the 20-gallon is a 25% water change. 4 5-gallon buckets for a 20% water, 25% water change on this. So it's a lot more work, but he's a lot happier, so I don't care. I'll devise some kind of system to make it easier on myself. But until that's it for now. Till next time, bye fuckers.